I'm here in Rockville, where hundreds of students from across Montgomery County hit the streets, marching to close the achievement gap.
Make some noise!
Wearing t-shirts with the message "United Are We," hundreds of Montgomery County public school students from across the county marched from the Carver Center to the courthouse in Rockville to raise awareness of the achievement gap among minority students. They've been planning this march since the beginning of the school year, drawing a much bigger crowd than expected.
We are fighting for a change within ourselves, and it's more than just getting good grades and being known. It's about getting good grades and being proud that you were able to do that as a minority student, and defining all other odds that were put against you.
The achievement gap is an issue increasingly gaining attention in Montgomery County as class sizes rise. Although the achievement gap is narrowing in areas like graduation rates and early reading grades, in other areas such as AP and SAT test performance and the out-of-school suspension rate, the achievement gap remains.
We see it every day. There's not a single teacher that doesn't see it, unless they're not being honest.
This is awareness raising, you know? I mean, we talk about gaps all the time, but there's one thing when we're talking about it in the board table, but it's another thing when kids who are actually in our classrooms every day are talking about it and leading the work.
The Minority Scholars Program is active in 11 schools, and leaders are hoping this march brings awareness to the program and encourages other schools to get involved.
We organized the march to try and get awareness to the achievement gap, not to just adults, but students as well, because sometimes we think that there's nothing wrong in our school, but there is when one of us feels isolated in our classroom.
My hope is that we'll bring not only awareness to the individuals who are mostly affected by it and give them a little bit of inspiration, but also to kind of make the county aware so that they can fund programs like MSP that will help to close the achievement gap and make students more comfortable with who they are and embrace it.
For MyMC Media, I'm Valerie Bonk.